Hi, my name is Ash.
And I'm Jared.
I'm not wearing pants.
That's true. We also went to the movies.
Yesterday, we went and saw Deadpool and Wolverine for the second time. This time, sober.
Yeah, it was a bit less fun this time. The theater was a bit fewer people in there. Currently, Deadpool Wolverine is sitting at 78% on Rotten Tomatoes. Ryan Reynolds coming back for Deadpool 3, and Hugh Jackman coming back for Wolverine 10?
Who can say?
That's true. I don't know. Not me.
At the end of this movie, where they showed those clips of like Hugh Jackman in the first X-Men movie, I didn't realize how young he looked in the first one.
Yeah.
Like, I guess because like we were younger, like he looked like an adult man.
Sure.
In the first X-Men, so like
He was like our age in the first X-Men or something.
I guess so, but like we kind of grew seeing that face, and you don't notice it change so much. Like he still like had soft. His face wasn't as angular. Like,
man, it's still handsome.
Oh no, he's still he can get it. I'm just saying that like I never noticed how much he changed in all the years that he's been playing Wolverine.
Yeah. Definitely pretty fun movie. Deadpool revisits his time loops from Deadpool 2 and gets tossed in the slammer by the TVA from Loki. And goes across a bunch of different timelines to find a suitable Wolverine that can save his universe and timeline from being destroyed. Cameos, tons of stuff, funny quips.
It was real fun, man. It was a really good watch. The opening intro with the NSYNC I thought was really cute, where he's just like mangling TVA agents with Wolverine's corpse.
Yeah, we did the first time see it in 3D. That was definitely the better way to see it.
That was the way to go.
For sure.
For sure.
Yeah. All right. I think we can jump right in here. I don't think anybody's too held back from seeing it.
If you were going to see it in theaters, you would have seen it by now, I'm sure.
That's fine.
So, like,
we're gonna spoil some stuff. Let's do it. What'd you like about it?
Everything. I like Deadpool, so like I'm a fan, and they serviced me, and I like to be serviced, so it was. I liked seeing Channing Tatum as Gambit. I thought that was a lot of fun. It was like a little yay! There it is. It's happening. It's happening.
Yeah, it happened. It happened already.
They did it.
It's true.
And it was fun. Like I liked his accent a lot. I think you can tell a lot of work went into him being that character, and it was nice to see it like happen.
Okay. Yeah, I think it was just a culmination of forever, like 20 years of 30 years, almost 30 years of movies leading up to this. Blade, Wesley fucking Snipes, dude. That first time we saw the movie, absolutely like screamed. It was Captain America, then Johnny Storm. Was such a fantastic surprise.
That was they did the old switcheroo, and like you could tell that they were up to something because he was wearing like that robe, and you're like, yeah, that's Captain America, but why is he acting weird?
Yeah. It was really funny, first and foremost. I think it was more of a comedy than an action movie.
Oh, for sure.
It was just not nonstop. The Deadpool army was really fun. That was really cool.
Deadpool Corpse?
Yeah. All right, great. What did you not like about it?
Okay, so like I understand that like the Deadpool character like breaks the fourth wall a lot. I think they overdo it to the point where like it's not so much a wink to the audience anymore as it's like
a part of the bit.
It makes it less special when it's like every 10 minutes in the movie. He's like calling himself Ryan Reynolds or talking about his like real life wife or calling Wolverine Hugh Jackman. Like it kind of takes you out of the entire thing, and it makes it feel like there's no stakes at all. Because if he's not in the movie, right? If like the Deadpool character isn't in like the action and he's like always acknowledging that it's a movie, then like why would anybody really
I mean, both these dudes regenerate from anything, so I don't know why there would be stakes. They just regenerate all the time.
That's fair.
There aren't any stakes.
Well, Wolverine died and the Wolverine.
That's fair.
They acknowledge it in the first 5 seconds of the movie.
Yep, that's true. It was a different universe Wolverine, though.
Yeah. So, okay, like, I don't love them reusing the TVA. I don't know, man. I feel like they could have gotten more creative with the multiverse thing.
Here's what I don't get. In Deadpool 2, he's wandering around the mansion of the X-Men, right? The Professor Xavier's Academy. And he sees Charles Xavier there.
Charles Xavier.
He sees him. No, doesn't see him, but
he's in his little wheelchair.
That's true.
He's
right?
like...
But in this universe, Logan dies. With Charles Xavier.
Okay.
If Logan is in this universe, which is supposed to be, right?
Mm-hmm.
How is Charles Xavier even there? How are all those people there? Logan killed all those people. They're all dead.
It's not the same universe.
Isn't it?
It's not.
So they're in the universe with Logan where all this shit is happening. That's where Deadpool is.
I think it starts... See, that's... okay, it's so confusing because, like, these universes aren't, like, labeled up front, so you don't know exactly where all these storylines are beginning and ending.
He didn't go to a different universe to dig up Logan. He didn't.
That wasn't?
Why
so
would he
Deadpool exists in the Wolverine, or the Logan universe.
That's what I thought too, but when he goes to the Academy, exactly, it doesn't make sense.
Exactly, so he would have had to have gone to a different universe for Logan. Because that was like post the X-Men being completely annihilated.
He went to go dig him up. See, like that doesn't make sense to me. It's basically fantasy at this point, so to like make sense of the timeline isn't like a real thing, I guess. But like the lines don't like, right? Because in this one, Tony Stark is dead, right? And Deadpool is buried. I mean, Wolverine is buried,
right?
But he saw Beast, and he was in the same place as Beast and Archangel and all those people. Remember where you're like,
no, the doors open?
Yeah, and they're all there.
They close it and really slow.
It was like a cameo for like literally a second, and they close the door.
Like all the X-Men from like X-Men, not first.
Future Past or something?
Yes, that's the one.
Yeah, and all those, they were all there. So they're clearly not in the same universe as Logan, or like they're just attaching stuff and picking and choosing, which I don't mind because, again, the movie's a comedy first and foremost. It's not, I don't think it's meant to be taken seriously.
Yeah, you're not watching the movie for the plot. Let's just put that out there. The plot is very fast and loosely thrown together, just so it can pack as much possible screen time with the things that like the fans want. It's not gonna make sense. It doesn't make sense.
And in that regard, is that really what I want? Can I just have a fucking movie?
I liked it.
I think I loved Hugh Jackman, and it was really fun. More wild and rampaging than ever. And cameos were great, but like in these kinds of movies these days, when you have like 30 years of making movies about this, like why are cameos still a pro? Because that's just like what you get, right? This is like what you get now.
So you didn't like the Gambit?
I love fucking Blade. I loved Blade. I didn't really care for the Gambit, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah, honestly, their accent was so jumbled, and he said Le Bon Temps Roulette, and I'm like, guys, what?
Have you ever listened to an actual Cajun person, though?
Yeah. I mean, you know where I'm from, motherfucker, yes.
Then you know that, like, you can't understand half of what them people say. I watched this drunk, and I didn't understand him, and then I watched it again a little bit more sober, and I was like, oh, he called himself the White Devil.
What?
He when he was introducing himself.
I never heard any White Devil.
He was like, my name is Ramiro, the Diablo Blanc.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, he calls himself the fucking White Devil in it, and I missed it the first time.
I missed that the second time, too. Shit, I don't know. There was a bunch of stuff that I did miss on the second run, but, like, you know.
Wolverine's outfit in this one, like...
Yeah. Oh, dude, the cowl came on.
Yeah. They serviced us real good in this one.
Speaking of which...
Real nice.
Oh, my God. All right, now. That's definitely not going to be a short. I love it. The CGI is fucking terrible, dude.
Really?
Yeah, did you not see the Wolverine when he came out of the back of the bus and he was just like standing there like a fucking video game character? It was like a choose your own fighter thing. You didn't see that shit? It was awful.
They were giving us the pose.
They got a gajillion-dollar budget to this thing. Let's go, man. Act like it. So fucking weird. I think ever since Guardians of the Galaxy, they've been every other movie, superhero or otherwise, has leaned really hard on like nostalgia to really inspire audiences as far as the scores go. And this is definitely no. Yeah,
you didn't love the music?
Like they just like lean on this like classic everything. Frankly, the NSYNC thing went too long. Didn't hear it first.
I like the dancing Deadpool though. Like the moves, they were so good.
The immediate regeneration. Oh my god, she's nasty. The immediate regeneration, like breaking arms, and they would just like be right back, or like dude's got swords sticking out of him, just hanging around. Like it's supposed to hurt still, guys. Like.
But they're used to it. Like, it's... Like, they're used to the pain. You don't think so?
No. Yeah, and I agree with the fourth wall breaks.
It makes it less special if they do it constantly. So it's not, like, even a wink anymore. It's just, like...
It's a bit.
We
that you
know.
have to do constantly.
We know you see us, too.
Yeah. The fucking... Except for the Fox one. The Fox wall break was fantastic.
With the Fox...
Fuck Fox, and he headbutts the camera. That
Get
was really
fucked.
Fun. Yeah, that was really fun. This is going to be my last closeout, and I feel like it's going to be a hot take here, but I wish Ryan Reynolds would shut the fuck up. I think the man is, like, so wildly overrated, even in his own fucking Deadpool movies. Just like, God, like, can I just... Oh, this is going to be good. Buckle up. Like, could you just shut the fuck up? Like, it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel natural. It just feels like, and now you're just forcing this.
Yeah, I mean, he did that in all the other movies, though, too.
I don't think in the same manner. Like, this guy wore his brown pants. That was, like, the introduction. And that was really funny and cool. But, like, you're just doing this disservice now. And just, like, it'd be really cool if you just took anything seriously at all. You know what I'm saying? The only thing he took seriously one thing, and I thought it was really cool. We started talking when Hugh Jackman, Wolverine, started talking a bunch of shit, and he was like, "I'm gonna fight you now." And I thought that was like, okay, shit, all right, game time. I mean, of course, Deadpool is never gonna fucking beat the Wolverine, but that's just yeah. And I think that's all I have.
Okay, so for cons, I thought the plot was a little convoluted.
Fuck, we were on pros.
We were on cons. You said
okay,
cons
cool.
first.
Great. I was just making sure that I didn't switch gears without letting anyone know.
Yeah, no, we
cool.
did cons first for some reason, and I was like, okay. Let me readjust my readers. Yeah, I already said like the fourth wall breaks too often. It made it feel less special. It made it feel less like a little wink to the audience, and it was just like a, yes, we know. We know you know. We get it.
We were there.
Yeah. So like, I don't know. Like a fourth wall break, like maybe once every movie makes it feel like a little bit like, he did it. But like when he does it every 20 minutes, it's not a, he did it. It's like, oh, he's doing it again. You know?
Yeah.
Like, he's doing it again.
He's doing it again.
Come on, man. Like,
yeah. I totally agree.
Yeah, that's the only cons that I had. I thought it was like thoroughly enjoyable though. Like, even though like the plot was like kind of like a, I mean, they called the Time Ripper a MacGuffin. Like, it was like very,
yeah.
Oh, it's the thing. This is the thing that we're going after to save the thing. You know, it's the thing.
You know, the old.
It was all a plot device. Everything was a plot device. Everything was a thing to give the audience a visual of what they wanted. It was all service all the time.
Honestly, just kind of exhausting. I don't know. Two of them? 4 of them? Wait, how many are there? Wait, oh God, there's so many. Excellent. What'd you rate it?
I gave it a 9.
9.
It was, okay, like, for all of its flaws, because it was not a perfect movie, it was a real fun watch.
It was definitely a good time.
And, like, with an audience full of people.
That's the way to go,
it was delightful. Everybody was laughing, and, like, everybody was getting, like, super into it. Like, I don't know. It was nice. It was a good vibe.
Low 7.
Yikes.
Okay.
It was like 72 or so. Yeah, I like being serviced, but maybe take your time. You know, I don't like to rush things. You know what I mean?
You do not.
I do not. I want just let's absorb. Let's vibe. And they just wouldn't stop. It just honestly got so exhausting that like to the end of the movie I was like, okay, all right then. That was very good. You know, they never explained how they got X-23 out. She's like with them at the end, like having dinner.
No, she just survived it, or maybe
She's
they
just like with them.
It doesn't matter. None of it matters.
She's just
Nothing
there.
ever mattered.
She's just fucking there.
Everybody that dies comes back. Nothing matters.
That's fair.
That was,
typical comic book shit.
But also, like, I like seeing X-23. What a wonderful young woman she's turning into.
I am excited to see what else she's got. Excellent. Well, we saw movies. That was fun. We saw a movie.
Did.
Well, yes, sir. Excellent. Well, we'll see you on the next one. Have a great day. Subscribe if you can, please.
Yeah, why not? Nice. It costs nothing.
It really does cost nothing. And have a great day. Thank you.
Bye.